That's interesting. Hello guys, and welcome back to another Noersploder video. In today's videos, we are going to be unboxing, reviewing, and assessing the X-Shot Ultimate Battle Pack. This comes with 4 blasters. It's going to be a heck of a fun blaster time. It's from X-Shot. It costs us about $23 on a Black Friday sale, although it will usually set you back around $40. Now, we purchased this at Walmart, so it'll be found a lot of places like Amazon, Walmart, possibly Target. This is one of the older sets of X-Shot blasters. They should perform a little but like we'll see about it. A couple of them I am pretty excited for. Let's get into it. Let's go! Okay, so this pack comes with 4 blasters. 2 of them shoot 1 dart, only per once, so that's not very good. One of them shoots 2 darts in one thing, and then the other one shoots 4 in a drum. So this one is actually going to be the one with the most amount of bullets that you can store at once. So looks are deceiving. Even though these are big, this one only carries 2, and this one only carries 1. So not very practical for a Nerf war or anything like that. It's going to perform the same as this, which is what you expect. Oh, it's actually kind of cool. You know, it can do that. That gives it a few bonus points. But yeah, so this one is a 1 shot. It's gonna. These are all gonna shoot around 70 FPS. All the same Nerf. They're all the same. This will shoot once, and it's just, you know, you pull that back, and it fires. Apparently, it does this as well. So pretty cool. But then you also have the storage for 2 extra bullets, so when you run out, you just put another one back in and ready to fire again. So yeah, that is that little one. Then moving on to the second smallest one, we have the one that shoots 4. And this is just a rotating drum, works like any other rotating drum gun, except it's really small, it's really compact, and it shoots 4, which is honestly pretty good. It's the same system. You pull that back, and boom, you fire. You just pull it back again, and, you know, it gets ready for the next match. And then the second largest blaster we have here is this one right here. It's a break action blaster, and it has pump action. So you're going to do that to cock it. Don't like that squeak. But anyway, we're going to open this up. We have a broken bullet already. So that's not a very good thing. But you're going to see that it only shoots 1 out of it. So it's going to perform this exact same as this one. It just carries a larger package, and it requires more effort as you need to actually break it open instead of just popping a bullet in there. It sounds silly to say that right now, but when you're in a battle and you realize you need all that time, all the time possible, then you're going to realize that it's worth it to just be able to plop it right in there instead of having to do a break action. And you can't even break it open now. When you try to shoot it, there you go. That bullet's probably severely damaged now. So yeah, you're gonna have to do that every single time. And apparently you have to really make sure that it's in there, because it kind of barely touches this, which will crumple all your bullets. Also, pump action, I forgot to mention that, I think. And also, this one's kind of special because it has this little stalk here, which when you fire, it like does a little pump. It's not too much, but it's enough to give you the feel that you're actually having a kickback there, which is pretty cool. You have 4 darts storage, which is a little for one that only shoots 1 dart at a time and is this big. But it's okay, I guess. It has a stock, which seemingly should have gone on this one, but it's literally impossible to get it on. I tried it many times. This one is only able to because it's able to kind of get on over here. Even then, I don't even know. But let's see this scope, and it functions off of this very little hole on this side, which is kind of weird, and then you have your crosshairs on the other side. So a bit strange. It's an odd way to line everything up, and I don't know if it's super accurate, but we'll check that out in the testing part. On to the largest blaster here. which shoots 2 bullets per little charge. And click a button back here, which is going to allow you to do the break action. And like a lot of Nerf and X-Shot blasters, it isn't a true break action. It's literally just popping this chunk of plastic off and then putting these 2 bullets into where you would normally put a bullet, like this, just in the front. So they call it a break action system, but it's not really. Anyways, it's kind of cool to do that. Feels pretty cool. The stock back here, even though if you're supposed to put bullets back there, they're just going to get broken because every time you put your body right here, they're going to bend the bullets like that if you try to look anywhere else while putting it on your back, or they'll scrape up on the wall and they'll get bent. So not a very good thing right there, but that is pretty satisfying. It is also pump action, so another cool gun, another weird squeak. Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, so as I was saying, there is a tactical rail on here, but I literally could not get that scope on it. So that's a little odd. Also, 2 bullets in here, not very good. I'm going to be very honest, not very good. For something that this is this clunky and big, it's really not very well. At least it's not 1, but you know. And you have these bullets back here, but again, they're just going to get they're going to get broken and done within like 1 battle. So, not the most statistical, but this is, I feel like, probably for little kids who want to have a fun time together. This is not really for like a real Nerf battle, because they're just not practical. But I forgot to mention that this pack also comes with 48 bullets, so it's enough to store everything here and more. And it also comes with 3 cups, which were stored into the box rather oddly. They have these things on the back. I had like cut it open. It's really strange. I don't know the correct way you're supposed to get that out of the box, but I broke some of them because that was just bad packaging. Unfortunately, we won't be using those because we do have the X-Shot dart system for testing accuracy, and we're going to go over to that test in a second. See you there. Okay guys, I'm going to go in the same order from smallest to largest that you just saw in that previous segment of the video. I'm going to be a little closer than the average Nerf video because they are probably not going to be super accurate at even like 20-foot range. So we're going to just do it from here. I'm going to start out with that little gun with the 1 bullet, and here we go. Whoa, that was way up. Holy. Okay, you got to aim it down a little bit, but that's okay. So this one definitely curves up. Oh yeah, that curves up. I had to aim down after that. Okay, so I could have gone that second one. It was very close. Okay, so now moving on to the 4-dart drum. The 4-dart drum gun. Similar system to that first one. Let's see it. Also, have to aim low. Oh yeah, aim low is the key. Low is the key. Low is the... Okay, that's it. Okay. Now on to this break action. We only have 2 bolts for this one. So, this is going to be a short one. Let's see, using that scope, there was nothing in there. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, 1 bullet we have for this blaster. Okay. Using that pump and then using the scope to try to make it a little more accurate. And that was, oof. Okay, now we're going to be using some of the dart zone bullets, except they are barely fitting in here. This is a very weird system. Okay, that was closer, but still did not hit. Okay, now on to the biggest one, the break action with the 2. Uses stock. Barely. What the? Oh, I forgot. It is only 2. Okay, I gotta instantly refill after 2 rounds. We'll just use this next set. Oh, that was pretty close, but did not get it. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting much. They pretty much performed how I expected, you know. Not too accurate. pretty much the same as the Ranger X8, but I mean, you're gonna see same performance in the Ranger X8, like I just said. As if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's a pretty good one. But these are also older blasters. They don't have the same qualities that newer X-Shot blasters do, like the Fury X. Of course, those are pro again, but these are just not gonna perform as well. I would not. Well, actually, we need to get over to the power test before I could give a full recommendation. On to that. Okay, now we're going to move on to the power test, and we're going to go in the exact same order. So we're going to be using the smaller blaster first. Then we are going to be using the drum blaster. And then we are going to be using this one with the scope. And then we're going to be using the biggest one, which is this pump action, break action blaster. So let's start out with that small one. We're going to be relatively close. But it's also... these are not going to be very powerful, so. And we missed, so. At a range of about, 10 feet, I'd say. That's not great, if we're being honest here. Ah! 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 Okay, that one was better. Okay. That one was okay as well. I mean, that was only one bullet. Okay, for this one we have two. Do you guys hear that squeak? I don't like that. And boom, that'll be it for the power test. But I mean, what do you think? Would you say for the power of that those blasters?
Honestly, low-key, they're more powerful than Nerf Elite.
You come to expect that these probably shoot 70. Those Nerf Elite probably shoot around 60. So
it has like the same power as the Ranger X8.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same. All early X shots are about the same. They have the same, very similar designs and stuff, red and blue, and they're gonna have the same performance because they were using the same technology, and therefore, not gonna be so great. But we'll move on to the cessation of all the blasters. Let's go. Okay, so they performed pretty much exactly how expected, very, very mid. For the price of $40 regularly, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I will not recommend these because you could get literally anything better for that price. You could get the freaking Fury X electronic target pack for that same price at Costco. So I would never recommend getting these for $40, but it was on a deal for $23, so not bad, I guess. So we're going to start out with this blaster right here. So storage for 2 on the bottom, it's okay. Actually better than, a Jolt, because Jolts don't have storage like that. But, this storage is going to, it's going to brush up against walls and such, and then it's going to mess up the bolts. But if you're actually careful with it, it's pretty cool. I also like that. But overall, it's going to perform pretty super basic because it's just one bullet. But yeah, this one's okay. I mean, this is pretty much as you would expect. So, not much, but also you're getting what you expect. For this one, I really did like this one actually because it's really compact for a blaster that shoots 4 bullets. And it's really, you won't mess up the bullets at all. It doesn't have storage, but also, that's also a downside of some of these. So, the pullback system, any blaster is going to pretty much use that. And then you have the 4 bullets. So, that's pretty much it. This is a pretty basic, these all are pretty basic, but this one's pretty basic. It's going to give you some fun. It's not too badly accurate, but remember with these ones, you have to shoot down, or at least these ones that I have right here, you have to shoot down or aim down to actually shoot it up, which is a little odd. But yeah, these two good, these two okay. Those are what do you expect. For the bigger ones, which you'd expect to be a lot cooler, I cannot actually say the same because I hear. Why is it squeaking like a chair, bro? Or a door? What? Why? Okay. Also, brake action system. This isn't a brake action system. This just, no. You put it in the front like any other freaking blaster like this. This is just a clunkier version of this. Same, but different. Okay, I guess it's kind of cool to do that, but for this one, you even have to... And then sometimes it does that, so it just won't allow you to open it until you shoot it. But then, you know, it looks cool, I guess. And then you have the pump action, which again, when it's not cocked, it makes a weird squeaky noise. And this scope, it's better not even to have it on there, honestly. I mean, it's more of a nuisance to you than it is a help. It doesn't really help anything. You're just going to have to pretty much aim down just like the other ones. They all curve up for some reason. I do like this about it. This is kind of cool. You don't really feel it too much, but it adds just that much. And you also have, you know, extra storage for 4 extra bullets. Not really going to help you too much, but it'll help you somewhat. It looks pretty cool, but yeah, not great. Not great. And this one is better than that one because it holds 2. But again, pretty much same critiques for this one as well. Because this one's going to only carry 2 bullets. But, I mean, it's better than that one. But still, just 2 bullets. It's not great. It's going to have a smart AR system. So, basic. It is pump action just like that one. It's also squeaky when you pump it after. Sometimes. That one's worse with the squeakiness, but still. Again, brake action system, not really brake action system. In our actual brake action system, you would be putting the bullets in here like this, into that part. Really, for this blaster, this part is just a chunky piece of plastic, which is making it a lot bigger and clunkier to hold. It is cool to do that, I guess, though. So if you want... That's interesting. Well, and then this part, which you could, like, takes freaking a lot of effort. Like, I'm not weak, but you could barely get this. Like, especially for, that's a toy for a kid. It's supposed to go back here. It's supposed to flip between that and that. It just, like, oh, yeah, there you go. That one going from up to down doesn't take too much, but from going from down to up takes a weird amount of force, I'm going to be so honest. Overall, basic. You know, it's going to perform the same. This one's cooler for the looks. At least it comes with 2. I'll take that. It's better than this one, which is squeakier and only packs 1, so not great at all. And then this will also store 8 bullets, but every time, you know, you're going to have to crank that down, put one in here and here, cock it, and then fire. So it's a bit of a process, but I guess that's for any brake action. But usually, these brake actions usually don't just come with 2. Like, there's a lot of pump action and brake action that are not just 2 or... maybe not. I'd say probably 3 is a good range for brake action. So this is an example of another brake action blaster, but this is a Nerf Fortnite blaster, which we have not actually done a review on, so it won't be an unboxing, but we might review this blaster in the near future. But yeah, you just have to click this button right here, and it opens it up like that. You have 6, so you could have just made the barrel bigger, and you could shoot out of 6 like that. Different blasters, this one's going to perform better because it has 4 more bullets that it stores. But statistically, they're going to perform the same. But you want more bullets because you're going to be shooting bullets. I'd say people usually go down in like 3 hits in an average Nerf war. So if you only have 2 bullets, you got to make both of those count and then also have more. So, and then also the system back here is always going to keep scraping on the wall. Well, it's not very fun. Overall, I guess I do not recommend this pack because it's just not worth it for $40, like, at all. Don't spend $40 on these blasters. It's $10 a blaster. Like, okay. I guess it's really not bad compared to Nerf. But still, you're not getting very good performance. You could just get the X-Shot Electric Target Battle Pack that's way better for $40. Like, way, way better. And you're getting the same thing that we just shot. If you want to see a video on that pack, then just go to my channel and check it out, and you'll see that it's super worth it. I mean, I didn't say anything. You have to check it out first. Go check it out. Anyway, I guess I can recommend this to people who have like little kids and just want to, you know, go pew pew with a little blaster. It's probably for their size, so like that. And it's not really supposed to be statistical because obviously this is going to be way too clunky for just 2 bullets. But yeah, if you like this video, go like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep blasting.